Hi, I'm Vince DeSantis, and we're here this afternoon at the Glove Theater. We're inside, we're in front of the proscenium of the theater, and the theater was one of the major projects in our application for the Downtown Revitalization Initiative that we won back last fall. And I'm here with James Hannis, who is the president of the board of directors, and Mike Maricandi, who's the general manager of the theater. We're going to talk about the project, what the DRI will be doing for the Glove. It's about $1 million ask for the Glove Theater. It's a big project that's going to kind of transform the Glove and make it a lot more usable. I want to have James talk about, exactly what the money would do for the theater if it's approved in the plan.
So the DRI is really going to allow us to address some major issues that we've been dealing with at the theater, but we've not minimized the importance of the issues, but it's simply just been a very tall task in order for us to accomplish as a volunteer organization. So we feel that if we are able to repair the walls, repair the tapestries that once stood there, the community will be able to see that there's not only functional workings being redone here at the theater, but also visually appealing and visually aesthetic speaking. So the walls are one of our projects, and we hope that's really going to help us suck up the echo in the space, but also really fix it up in a way that's visually appealing. Secondly, we're focusing on the restoration of the balcony. And again, the balcony, like I said, had a lot of homage to folks past, but also allows us to increase our capacity at the theater. So right now, the way the theater currently stands with the graded floor and the terraced floor here in the main space, we can seat approximately 440 people. The theater was built to withstand about 800. The shows cannot be viable without having safe rigging as well, so the DRI is allowing us to look above the stage into the stage house and address the very dated, antiquated sandbag system that's currently there. We're going to be updating the stage house to make sure that everything is all safe and sound, redoing the rig work so that we can have proper lighting grids up there and proper techniques to lower and raise set designs. On top of that, we have an annex building that some people know about. It's called the Carriage House, and I'm not speaking about the one at 39 North Main Street right across from the theater, but the original Memorial Cast and Opera House, Carriage House, that predates the theater actually, but we share a wall. That's on the southeast corner of the building. It juts out. Like I said, it served originally as the horse and carriage house for the Cast and Opera House, but it's a part of our theater now, and it's fell into disrepair over the past few years. And luckily we were able to save it this year and stop a lot of the water damage that was infiltrating the building, and the DRI is going to help us seal the building up and also do a lot of the site and prep work so that we can reclaim that space as being not only productive again, but we can have accommodation space, we can have dressing rooms, we can finally access our backstage via backstage instead of walking around and through the auditorium itself. So in essence, the entire DRI project allows us to push forward in our own redevelopment and show the community that not only is the Glove here to stay, but we are investing in the property so that we're here to stay for a very long time.
Yeah, heating and air conditioning is a big thing also for the theater.
Yeah, I think anybody who's been in the theater either in the dead of summer or in the dead of winter know that there's a need for more efficient air conditioning.
Right, you get 500 people in here and in the middle of the summer, and wow.
It gets pretty bad. So the DRI is also allowing us to make it more comfortable in here too. We'll be installing air conditioning and more efficient heating for the space too, so we can make it more comfortable for the guests and the performers.
This DRI will really give it new life and make it much more productive and I think, really economically successful. That we're hoping.
Agreed.
And on my right is Mike Maricandi. He is the general manager of the theater. Just new on, right, Mike?
Just new on, July 1st.
Yeah, and tell us a little bit about what you hope to put on this stage, short term and long term.
So general manager and artistic director are two different things. We're kind of marrying the two for the moment, just to kind of get things up and running. The main focus right now is creating space for value. There's a lot of space in this theater, not just the stage you see behind us, but also in the building adjacent. There's some classroom space we're hoping to clean out so we could start offering classes, acting, singing, dancing, podcasting, all sorts of different things. There is an area on the third floor of the building adjacent that we're hoping to turn into also a smaller cabaret stage. That'll also be a rehearsal space, small screening room, experimental wing. We've been really trying to listen to the community. That seems to have been a problem that the Glove had gotten into before, is not really listening to the community what they want. They tried to force it into a musical theater mold that is better suited for other venues. We've been trying to keep it flexible in here in terms of seating. So we've been able to offer cabaret, concerts, we did a club night, we've done traditional theater, we're having some live music acts that are coming in. So we're really trying to listen to the community and see what Gloversville and Fulton County want. But we need to create space for new artists, new voices, new works. And that's the kind of niche that we saw the market around here needs, and that the Glove is perfectly equipped, even though we are under-equipped. We are perfectly equipped to service this kind of thing because we are so flexible as a space. We can do club nights and fashion shows and cabarets and readings. We can make it as intimate or as grand as we want within our current audience limit. So that's kind of the stuff that we're planning.
That's one of the things I've always heard about the Glove is it's the perfect size.
Yeah.
Because of that idea of making it, you could be intimate, it could be, large, and that, there's a lot of different, there's a lot of versatility there, and able to do that. There's always sort of like, the breadwinning stuff. The things that really kind of pay the bills. And it seems like that's the musical events. I have to tell you, though, that this theater is really one of the most catalytic projects in the DRI, and really probably the most catalytic project in downtown revitalization. We've had events here with other civic leaders from around the state that come here, and there were a couple of things. We had a placemaking conference a few years ago. And when they walked into the front door of the theater, we would just give our right arm for a place like this in our downtown. So we're hoping that 2023 will be a lot of construction and then a new life for the theater.
So we hope to see you all soon. In the meanwhile, please follow us on social media, Instagram, Glove_theater, THEATRE. We're The Glove Theater on Facebook, and our website, theglovetheater.com.